Kia ora whānau. Just wanted to give you a look inside about how I'm doing this 30-day thing. So basically, it's not 30 days. It can be 30 days, but it depends on how consistent you are. So consistency tends to be a big issue for a lot of people. So especially if they're doing something for the first time or something for the first time in a long time. So consistency sometimes is hard for a lot of people. So I just wanted to share some look inside of how I'm doing my 30 days. So I'm still keeping it up and I'm staying true to it. But the thing about it is, it's the exercise thing. So sometimes you get too busy and you just forget about it. Sometimes you eat at the wrong times, and then it's just not a ideal time to, do your exercise afterwards, or you kind of tend to forget, and then you eat and then you remember. So that's not a good time to kind of do exercise anyway, and that's okay. It's all right to not be okay. It's okay not to be okay. So when there's those moments where you're like, 30 days, I've got to exercise every day for 30 days. You don't. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Don't push yourself too far where you're going to end up exploding in your mind, because you're stressed. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing it, okay? It's only a simple trick. And so here we go. So this here is my calendar. So yesterday I did one, so I end up marking it off. So the days that I mark is the days that I am actively doing my exercises. I've marked every 10 days. So and then I've actually put an extra 10 days on top of it. But it's actually been more like 10 days. But 7 days out of those 10, I've actually been exercising. So I only mark the days that I've been exercising. But I've also been sober for 10 days and active for 7. I've been also I've been to the gym, I've been swimming, I've played golf, I've been doing activities. So, out of that 10 days, I've actually been doing really, really well. So that's my setup for this. It's my little spiel on how I'm doing my 30 for 30. So have a look at yourself, if you're thinking about it. If this inspires anybody, then definitely have a look at yourself, be honest about yourself. And if there's something negative in your life or bad in your life that you can maybe slow down on, you don't have to necessarily quit. Or if you're thinking about quitting, bro, give this a try. You don't have to be active every day, but you mark the days that you are active, and then once those active days add up to the day that you've planned for yourself, 30 days. If once you get to 30 active days, and then you have a look at yourself, bro, you probably did like 60 days, at the end of the day. You'll probably surprise yourself. I don't feel burdened that I'm not doing the exercises. I'll wake up in the morning, dang it, I'll do it tomorrow, and that's okay, because it's not like those 30 days where you have to do 30 push-ups for 30 days, day after day, because I did that once and I ended up with like having to do 120 120 in one day, because I had to make up, I felt guilty, bro, because I missed a few days. So, and but it's not like that. You don't have to stress yourself, you don't have to worry, you don't have to push yourself too hard. You just relax, take your time, and do it when you're keen to do it, but you mark those active days, and you actively, in your mind, in your body, look after what you're trying to cut down on, or what you're trying to give up. Give yourself a high five, bro, on in your face, bro, and then just see where you go, bro. See where you end up, bro. You could end up in amazing places, If you put your mind to it and focus on yourself, look after yourself, bro. If you need to chat or need to shout out, you're looking for someone to chat to, then, bro, give us a message. I'm happy to chat with you, as long as it's a real thing. They be chatting to me about no bloody made up shit. Nah, thanks. But anyway, love yous. I'll see yous another day. Bye.